name is Denise Roberts, and I have recently posted a series of videos entitled Connecting with Your Customers During This Crisis. And I was talking with a colleague recently, and I realized that I may have given you a business solution without really understanding where you're coming from. Let's face it, not only has someone moved our cheese, but they have disrupted our lifestyles and our ways of doing business. As each of us is dealing with this pandemic and being quarantined, many of us have heightened emotions. Some of us are worried about whether or not we'll keep our business or keep our jobs. Others are concerned about whether or not they will get stimulus money to keep their business going, or if they can get into the unemployment websites. And then others are actually still working, but dealing with non-stop conference calls, Zoom calls, dealing with children in the background, and trying to homeschool them, and the list just goes on and on and on. So one of my teachers, Blair Singer, years ago had taught me that when emotions are high, intelligence is low. And he talked about the levels that we go through as we escalate up that high level of emotions. And I wanted to share that with you because I think if you can identify and see where you are, then you can do something about it. So, they start at the lowest level, and they start with, in the beginning, someone might tell you to do something, either in your personal life or in your work life, and it's something that you might not be in agreement with. And you have a tendency, will have a tendency to explain or justify why we don't want to do it. Perhaps someone just said to you, I want you to start calling our base of customers and connect with them. And you said, I don't know how to do that. That's not my area of expertise, right? And then they go, yeah, I get that. And I still need you to do it. And now we start to, as we come up here with our emotions moving higher, we start to defend our position. Well, what if it comes across as salesy? Or what if we lose them if we call them? What if we actually call them, we lose an order that we might have kept? So we start to defend our position. As the levels even go up higher, now we start to get into, look, if you don't do this, we might lose the business, and I need you, and I need your help right now. Or if they would just let us out, or it's not my fault, I'm doing everything I can right now. Again, emotions are rising. And as we start to go up the scale, we eventually get to a mental state of where we want to just give up. We just say, I can't, I quit. And we might not physically quit, but we have mentally given up. So this, by the way, works on the personal side as well as the work side. Your children could be going through this. You've just asked your children to do something and they're explaining or justifying, then defending, then it's not my fault, my brother's a jerk, my sister's bothering me, that's why I make noise, mom or dad, whatever. So you get the picture. Husbands and wives are doing this with each other. I can't get through to them. So I want you to see this, because if you can name it, you can tame it. So now, what the alternative to all of this is adapt. Come from how can I? How can I make this work, given that I might not get the stimulus money, given that my people might not want to come off unemployment, all the things that are going on for you, how can I? How can I adapt? Right? Get curious, not furious about dealing with the situation that you're in. Because here's what I believe. I believe that those who come out of this not only survive, but actually thrive, are the businesses that can adapt and innovate. So our next video, we'll talk more about how to innovate. So stay tuned.